Hey, hi. So first of all, I'll tell you how to run the project. Okay. So to run the project, I suggest to download VS Code. You can directly go to your project folder. So this is my project folder. You can right click here and you can go to show more. And in here you will get open in terminal option. This is the one of the option. Second option is you can go to click on this search bar and remove this path and type CMD, and here you can type python app.py. Okay, and the third way is what you can do, you can copy the path of this particular folder and you can go to VS Code, and in VS Code you can go to file and then you can go to open folder, and here you can paste the path for your project. Okay, and here you can then go to the next terminal and then you can type the same command here, python app.py, and it will up. Okay, and once it will gets run, it will give you one URL. Okay, so the benefit for opening project in VS Code is you will get a complete project structure. You can check the code. You can check the machine learning code, right? And you can check. You can open any file, right? TXT, PY, anything. So this is the project code. Okay, and in demo I have given you, right, how you have to run the project, and what are the models are there. Okay. So in this video we'll talk about the technical parts and implementation, how we have implemented and what are the technical terms are there. So first we'll go with the basic things. Okay. So see, to implement user interface, okay, to implement user interface, building front end, we have used normal HTML CSS. Okay, normal HTML CSS, and for backend we have used Python language, correct? For Python language. So now what is language? Language is nothing but which help for backend processing, like for machine learning prediction, database operation, right, validation, etc. Or we can use the Python, right? But we need something, right, to connect front end with back end. We need some framework, bridge, or middleware, right? So the middleware which we have used, basically in Python there are two frameworks are available, Django and Flask. We have used Flask. Okay, if teacher I use asked why Flask, Flask is something which is with the help of Flask we can implement anything very quickly. Okay, it's simple in terms of like for medium level skill project, Flask is better. And in Django, there are lots of configurations are there which we don't require. Okay, we should want something which can done quickly. Right? So that's why we have used Flask. So what is Flask? Okay, so see, when you run the project, you will get this kind of URL, right? So when you go to this URL, okay, so this is the URL. Let me open in private tab. Okay, so this is the home page, right, where we are displaying random information, the project related information. And similarly, when you go, just make sure. See, right now there is nothing in the URL, right? Just IP address. So now I'm clicking on login page. So okay, so as you can see, when I click to login page, it got redirect to login, right? Similarly, when I click to register, it will get redirect to register, right? So let me do login right now. So as you can see, once I logged in, then you can see it got redirect to user. And then if I click to Instagram, then it will redirect me to the Instagram page. Okay. So this is called routes. Okay. So in Flask, we have to design these routes. Okay. So this app.py file is the main file where we have to write all the routes. Okay. So as you can see, when user come to IP address, so this route will get called. This is one of the route. This is the route function. Here we have created the object of class function, and where we have created the table, user table, and here we have created a main route. So when user come to this route, this index or HTML page will display. Similar way, when user will redirect to user page, then authentication page will display the home page, right? So similarly, when come to login page, then it will show the login page, login HTML. But if it is submit method, submit, there are two types of methods: post and get. Get means getting some data, something from database. Post means posting the data, like uploading some data to backend. Okay. So when you click to submit button, so that time system will upload username and password to this route. Okay. So we are just catching that. Okay. And we are just checking if user is exist or not. Okay. If it is exist, then we are redirecting to user page. So this way we have created the routes, okay, and this way we generally do create the route, okay. And to check the HTML code, you can go to this in templates folder, and there all the HTML codes are available. You can directly open the. So that's why I suggest you to use VS Code, because you can check HTML code, Python code, anything, right? So here you can, if you want to do any changes, right, you can do this. Suppose you want to change something in home page, so you can go to this integer page file and you can change it. Okay. Suppose you want to change names. Okay. So you can go to this student name and you can add your own name, right? You can replace this. So this way you can do the changes. So this is the functionality for front end, back end in Flask framework. Okay. So now let's talk about the implementation part, machine learning part. Okay. So to take the machine learning part, what you can do, you can go to this notebook folder. Okay. So there is one dataset is available, instagram.csv file. Okay. You also, if you go to this fake Instagram page, so here you can also see there are some features are defined like username, user bio, total user followers, total user following, user profile, right? Is private account. So we are taking these inputs. Why we are taking input? Because we have got this data set. So this is the one of the data set which having all this column. Okay, just like follower following ratio. This is the ratio which we have to calculate. So here you can see here giving the, it is numbers data. Okay, so it is giving the user biographic list. We are taking it, it has the user biography list. This is the data of like something 1300. This is the data of 1200 users of Instagram. Okay, and this data set consists all these features like how many followers are there, how many followings of that user, is it private or not, like all information is like available in this data set. And they have also mentioned key uh, what is the type of account, like zero means normal, one means fake. Okay, so they have also mentioned ki what type of account it is and what are the information. Okay, so what we have to do, what we are doing, we are just taking these inputs like whatever features are there, bio, right, private account, user profile, we are taking all this column as a feature, and we are taking a fake, is account fake as a output. Okay, so what we have done, we have just splitted x as a input feature and y as a output. Okay, and then what we are doing, we are passing this input data, uh, and then we are just like suppose let's suppose this is a data set. Okay, to open in pen 3D.
If you're in doubt, then you can comment in the comment section. I will try to reply soon. And thank you friends for watching my video. If you're new, then subscribe channel and share with your friend. Thank you.